been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's James in at the small forward position. Johnson finds James. Back to Johnson. Shoots over O'Neal. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Heat.
Game from Miami, Stephen Curry.
Two on the clock. It's blocked by Shaq. James outside. Puts it up from 7. Count it. James has got 6.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Johnson, the pass to McGrady. To the paint. Here's James. James crowbars it in.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Shaq. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Kevin, back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so here's Charlotte, the Heat getting the bucket. Wembanyama passes to McGrady. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
3 points.
Wembanyama has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's LeBron. He's got 10. Outside Curry. Launches a 3. O'Neal. And O'Neal is right there. 7 points in the game.
Well, that was just great timing and playing with a high motor.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team. Make some noise one more time for your Heat Youth Dancers.
Here's Johnson. 14 points for him. Shoots over Curry. And it's Miami with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Curry kicks to James. Back to Curry. Over Johnson. Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. LeBron outside. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact
Tracy
of a
McGrady.
Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Curry outside. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Stephen Curry. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Both free throws good from James.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now, here is O'Neal. He has 7. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Miami, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Stephen Curry, 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And both free throws good for Curry. Charlotte leading by 3. Outside, James. On the wing, Johnson. Shoots over Curry. The offensive rebound, Howard. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Wembanyama. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Shaq.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hornets?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
And he sinks the second. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Curry for the lead. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Charlotte calls timeout. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Wembanyama passes to Howard. McGrady outside. And a miss there on the triple. Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Curry dishes to O'Neal. And the rejection by Wembanyama. McGrady against Curry. McGrady passes to Johnson. Here he goes. Oh, the advantage of size out of the backcourt. Magic Johnson. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
A putback, and he stays with it. Here's O'Neal. Missed it, even after all those chances.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Howard trying to free himself up. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. Hardaway's checked in for Charlotte. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And here's LeBron outside. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Shaq. From the wing. And it's Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. Pass to O'Neal. Shaq bullies his way inside.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Outside, James. On the wing, Hardaway. Guarded by Curry. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 8 points.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
T-shirt time!
A different look for Miami. Shaq is checked in for O'Neal. Anthony comes in for LeBron. It's Thompson in for Stephen Curry. The Hornets also with the sub. Paul Pierce is checked in for Wembanyama. Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game. The off-balance finish. Curry.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Back to Hardaway. Rebound by the Heat. And here is Curry. He's got 23. They get it back.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They grab their own miss. O'Neal finds Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up again. O'Neal, something else inside. Wow.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Charlotte moving the ball around. And that one, good. Hardaway has got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Here's Hardaway after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Not stopping O'Neal in close. Wow, what a play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop. And when Howard loads up inside, I think the defense is smart to foul and send him to the line.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for O'Neal. Butler, he's checked in for the Hornets. Now, here's Curry. Pass to Shaq. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul.
It's on Dwight Howard.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
Charlotte trailing. Outside Butler. Now here is Hardaway. Guarded by Curry. Hardaway kicks to Butler. Back to Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hardaway has got 7 now in this quarter.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
Wow, way off on that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Kicks it out to James. His three-pointers off the mark. Heat shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Again, the miss by the Heat. Charlotte has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. It's Pierce on the wing. Tries it from 19. That misses off the backboard. The Heat trailing.
versatile on the floor. Anthony showing his strength in the paint.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And Miami making a change here. McGrady's checked in. And then for Charlotte, Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Howard. And Chris Bosh is subbed in for LeBron. Pass to Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Pulls it from the elbow. And that one's good. McGrady's got 11 points. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Hardaway. 13 points in the game. Pierce finds Hardaway. Butler on the way. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Butler.
And Butler probing the D and getting right where he wanted.
Hardaway against McGrady. Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Pierce. Anthony with the bucket. He's got 15.
Well, the turnaround jumper is a valuable shot to have in your arsenal. Very tough to defend.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Heat. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll return shortly. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron James is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Anthony in at the 2.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Now here's Curry. Releases. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. Not stopping O'Neal and close. Wow, what a play.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Pass to Anthony. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. A different look for Miami. O'Neal comes in for Shaq. And Curry subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. And a switch here also for Charlotte. McGrady's checked in. Shot from the inbound. Curry with another miss.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
At the line for the Hornets, Victor Wembanyama. 2.
The first one falls, and the Hornets making a change here. James is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
An old-school original finish there with the finger roll. You gotta be committed to a move like that, and he was.
Here's McGrady. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Curry, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot on.
Now at the line, Stephen Curry. 2.
Free throw good by Curry. And both free throws good for Curry. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. James outside. Back to McGrady over Curry. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by James. McGrady's got 25 points.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And the shot is good from Johnson. Now it's a 5-point Hornets lead.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Now Johnson. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Here's Wembanyama. It's blocked by Shaq. Pass to LeBron. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. McGrady outside. Here's Johnson. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Assist from
McGrady's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, that's what you want to see. A player using his height to his advantage against the smaller defender.
O'Neal. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
Yeah, that's good discipline to stay attached and alter the shot.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now here's Curry. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Curry. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Yeah, and you see how Steph altered his pace there. Sometimes it looks like he isn't moving at all, and then bam, he goes warp speed.
Now, here is McGrady. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Curry. And it's sent back by O'Neal. From the arc. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Curry.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Now the Heat with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. In the corner, O'Neal with it to take the lead. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's McGrady. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2 against Stephen Curry.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And McGrady drops them both. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Miami. Pass to Shaq. He can't get that one to fall. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Inside. Wembanyama going to town inside.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And stolen by Wembanyama. James outside. It's stolen by Curry. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Heat ball.
From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 33 points. Johnson, the pass to James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Curry, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim, hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. To the paint, here's Shaq. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Curry. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Miami.
Magic Johnson.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
McGrady dishes to James. O'Neal passes to James. Back to Shaq. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 5th assist in this one.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
McGrady against Johnson. O'Neal. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the inside. And the dunk by James.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
McGrady. Here's O'Neal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's good from O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal.
O'Neal hits them both. Charlotte trailing. McGrady with the ball. Oh, look at that. And that one is hammered home.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Miami's on 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
LeBron James on the wing. James defending. Curry against McGrady. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Timeout.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
For the Heat.
And the Heat call time here. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
Well, they failed to break this guy's rhythm. Maybe a break in the action will help.
It's time now to present our player of the game, Magic Johnson.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open.
Oh, Shaq climbs the ladder.
And This is why Shaq's teammates lob it up to him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by James. And the Hornets lead by 3. Here's McGrady. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Abdul-Jabbar misses. And for the Heat, they're shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter.
How about mixing it up inside there? Steph, still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot.
Anthony's checked in for Tracy McGrady. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Here's Johnson. No good on that one. Anthony with the defensive effort. On the wing, James. And stolen by LeBron. Down low. Here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
LeBron outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hornets. O'Neal with the rebound. Miami's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And stolen by Wembanyama. Johnson outside. Magic driving in. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Miami with the ball. Anthony left side. Shoots over Johnson. Off the left rim and out.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Hardaway's checked in for Magic Johnson.
Charlotte substitution.
Now here's Curry. For 3. He's off from 3. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And so here is Miami. O'Neal is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the point. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Hardaway kicks to LeBron. Wembanyama inside. And finished off by LeBron.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
To the inside. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Curry passes to Thompson. 6 to shoot. O'Neal drops in the layup for 2. Shaq's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Curry. Pass to O'Neal. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Shaq's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Shaq.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. The Heat making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Heat have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Curry passes it to Anthony. No good from outside. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. O'Neal's checked in for Miami. Charlotte calls timeout.
Timeout, Charlotte. Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers. That was your Heat Youth Dancers, everyone. Show them some support.
Outside Hardaway. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Curry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. McGrady with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. LeBron outside. LeBron gathering speed.
The young phenom, LeBron James, showing he can be trusted in those pivotal moments.
Outside, James. Bobbed up there for O'Neal. And stolen by Wembanyama. He takes it in, but Grady plays it up and banks it in. And now a 4-point Hornets lead.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with him.
McGrady against Curry. Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal the bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. James gets inside and finishes.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why.
Now Abdul-Jabbar, defended by Shaq. Abdul-Jabbar against O'Neal. Yes, that goes in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 this quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
To the paint. Here's Shaq. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Hardaway goes in. Shaq with some nice D. For Miami, they've gone 4 for 7 on their shot attempts in the extra period up to this point. Here's Shaq. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Inside. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. O'Neal's there. Pass to McGrady. No good with the triple. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 2. 19 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
It's T-shirt time.
Charlotte making a switch here. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
McGrady against Curry. To tie it up. It falls! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against the bigger defender.
Charlotte calls timeout. For the win. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. And so here's Charlotte. Wembanyama passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson surveying the floor. McGrady outside. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Charlotte. LeBron's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Count it, good. McGrady's got 39.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. An emphatic LU jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Anthony against Johnson, and they call an illegal screen here.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Chauncey Billups is checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Heat shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. Billups kicks to Curry. O'Neal. Shaq goes right through him.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Johnson, the pass to McGrady. Johnson outside.
LeBron James.
Now Billups. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, and this is a crafty move by Billups, making sure he's in the act while being fouled.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Pocket 6. Good on the bucket. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Count that one.
He's such a savvy player. Billups senses his opportunity there and just takes it.
Wembanyama against Shaq. James, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Count that one.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
And the Heat call time here.
Called for the Heat. If you want a t-shirt, you gotta get loud.
The Heat making a switch here. Knipples checked in. Hornets on defense now. Here's Curry. Curry cooks him up inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
To the middle. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's LeBron from deep. 3-ball. LeBron James.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Guarded by O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Stolen by Knipple. Poked loose. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Defended by Knipple. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. It's blocked by Shaq. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Miami. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 1. McGrady against Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's the first that ties the game up.
Shooting for show.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Pass to O'Neal. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. To the inside. Kareem up high for the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Miami no good on that time either. The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Inside, stolen by O'Neal.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points or you can kiss this baby good night.
Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since does he take guys off the dribble? Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 3. 16 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Magic Johnson. 2.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
O'Neal kicks to Curry. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. To win the game. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not over. Overtime number 3 coming up. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. And Miami has possession. James against James. LeBron dishes to McGrady. Here's O'Neal. No good on the shot. Good defense by Wembanyama. Outside, James. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
That's good from O'Neal. Hornets trail by 3. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Here's Wembanyama. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14. And so James will bring it up for Miami. McGrady up top. Outside for Curry. Fires at the elbow. And there's another one for the Heat.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And Magic Johnson the bucket on the assist by LeBron.
Three-pointer.
Johnson's got 38 points.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the 3-ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be. Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Johnson goes in.
Tracy McGrady.
Pass to LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Oh, great play by James. Runs into some hard NBA-level defense and still gets the shot off.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Heat with the lead. And here is James. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's McGrady. Yes! And the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
LeBron James. Second personal.
Free throw good, McGrady. Hornets trail by 4. Floats it up for... Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
All you have to do is lob it LeBron's way. He'll take care of the rest.
To the paint, here's O'Neal. A shot, no good. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by McGrady. LeBron outside. McGrady passes to O'Neal.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this like overwhelming presence.
So he comes up empty at the line. Charlotte shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Fades. And a check with the rebound. Miami leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Shaq. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Here's Johnson. Offensively, guys, he's been something else. Almost 40 points right now.
Every time he touches the ball, something good happens.
O'Neal with the steal. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets trail by 7.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Curry's shot is off. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
O'Neal looking around. James against McGrady. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Heat lead by 9.
On the offensive end, Curry, both prolific and efficient. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And so it's Miami winning this one. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans,